next bridge is Millennium Footbridge, also known as the Wibbly Wobbly Bridge. Opened in the year 2000 by Late Queen, shut by the police a few hours later. This old bridge was swinging from left to right, but the architect Norman Foster said it had nothing to do with his design of the bridge, just the way that Londoners walked apparently, and cost a further £5 million to fix the wobble. On your right hand side we've got Shakespeare's Globe Pit. Now this is a replica of the original. As the original building did burn down one day when they needed the sound effects of a cannon going off for one of their shows. They used a real cannon, this misfired and burnt the original building to the ground. But this is built exactly the same as that old original. There's no lighting in here, there's no microphone like I'm using. It's an open top theatre, so if you've got standing tickets and it starts to rain, you and all the actors will get wet. It's where we get to say the show must goes on comes from. Only opened in the summertime. Because of this, they start their shows on the 23rd of April, which is William Shakespeare's birthday, also the day his The bridge in front of us is Southwark Road Bridge, also known as the Lonely Bridge. It's the least used bridge here in central London. The approach roads are so hard to find. The only people that tend to use this bridge are professional drivers. One was built in 1615. It's probably over 400 years old. It's also where all the actors used to get changed before they performed in the old Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. They used to stand next door before they burned it. In fact, there is so much history in this pub. This is why you find me and the captain in here at 9 o'clock tonight. This is where we do all the research for these commentaries. The fastest in the world, about 4. In between the captain on your right hand side, we've got an old pirate ship here. Now, do we have any fans of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies on the boat? If you look carefully at this boat, you'll be able to see that it actually has nothing to do with the movies. It's just William Shakespeare's younger brother. Not a lot of people knew he had a younger brother, but he did. Dead, he's in there. They've fallen down, they've burnt down, they've been pulled down. The one before this was taken down, flown by Starter and sold to the America. It's over Lake Havasu in Arizona at the moment. Only there are 2 London bridges, one here in England and one in America. On your right hand side we've got the Charlotte Glass, the tallest building in Western Europe, and the 1,017-foot design by Lorenzo Piano, who was offered £2 million in this design. The lighting of a few tax consisted of a 4-bedroom penthouse apartment. He had that for a few years and sold it to rapper producer will.i.am for £38 million. So a very intelligent businessman. It costs you about £30 a person to go to the viewing platform up the top there. But if you want to save a few pennies, the building on the other side, the one that gets wide as it goes up, 20 Fenchurch Street, otherwise known as the Sky Garden. That's a completely free viewing platform. It doesn't cost a penny to go to the Sky Garden. You book online. If you can't get a booking, 10% of all admissions are for all. Well, the gym up there. There's a bar, there's a restaurant. I've been up there 3 times without a booking, including photo ID for you. Coming up on your right hand side, we have got the HMS Belfast, the largest light cruiser ever commissioned by the Royal Navy. 11,500 tons, or 187 metres long. Showing the firing shots in D-Day, the Normandy landings. She even sunk Hitler's favourite ship, the Shinehold, which was over 3 times the size of her. Now an extension of the Imperial War Museum and a fantastic way to lose the kids for a few hours. They can explore all 9 decks from the engine room all the way to the captain's berth. And on the bow of the ship you can see the Union Jack. And that's most probably the only Union Jack you see here today, Manny. Because it's only classed as a Union Jack if it's flown from a Jack Star on the bow of a Royal Naval vessel, just like that. Every other flag like that you see is just the Union Jack. Now in front of us we have got Tower Bridge, one of the most photographed bridges in the world. What we're going to do, we're going to go past your stop on the left hand side. We're going to get a little bit closer to this bridge and then we're going to turn the boat to the left. Okay guys? When we turn these boats in London, our wash will catch up on us, we'll rock around quite a bit, we're not as stable when we slide onto the boat. So when we turn the boat, if I can ask you all just to remain in your seats, it allows other people around you to get a good sight, and if anyone falls over and hurts themselves, it takes me hours to fill out the paperwork. I can barely read alright. So just do us a favour, you can remain in your seats. stonework on this bridge is only there so it blended with the Tower of London on your left hand. You can take away every single piece of the stonework on this bridge and it will work exactly the same. Also known as the gateway to London, as the centre arch is opened up to allow larger vessels into the upper port. It opened up 4 times today. It opened up 5 times a month. When London was the busiest port of the world, the fishes opened up about 35 times a day. The most it's ever opened 24 hours is 58 times. It's insured.